Courtesy of viewer Greg Pasanti, Cloud Shaves Tobacco Shaving Soap. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at Georgetoon.com. I'm back with another video. We're going to get right to it. We got a brand new shave soap in the shave den courtesy of Greg Pasanti. Greg, thank you very, very much. Cloud Shaves Tobacco Shaving Soap. Tobacco, pink pepper, and vanilla right there on the label. How about that? Yeah, brand new tub. We're doing a cold water shave. We're doing a face lather. It is hot. It's a Texas kind of hot, to be honest with you, which is why I've got my Buc-ee's t-shirt on. Big thank you to Beth Jones for the t-shirt. But yeah, it is hot. So we're going to take this cold water that we have on top of the soap there, and you can see it's a brand new tub right there. And we're using my Wolf Whiskers butterscotch handled shaving brush. Thanks, Mom. And we're gonna do a face lather. No pre-shave soap, no pre-shave lather, that is. We did do a pre-shave wash with, let me show you this, Nivea Maximum Hydration Deep Cleansing Facial Scrub right there. That's what we use for our pre-shave wash. Again, that was cold water too. And we're just going to go ahead and load this brush up and do a face lather. I'm using the Wolf Whiskers Butterscotch Handled Shaving Brush, thanks Mom, because the knot is a nice compact size to get right into that tub, and fits in there very, very nicely. And we have already got some cream building up on the inner rim here, which tells me we're ready to go. And I got 4 days worth of beard growth. Can you see that? 4 days worth of beard growth. Yeah. Look at that. Boy, I need this. It is hot out there. I need a nice, cool shave. And I want to do a face lather because the sensation of the cool bristles on the face is wonderful. Oh yeah, that's marvelous. Oh man, look at that. Look how that lathers up. Now again, I got 4 days worth of beard growth here. Getting over the virus, and I got a little bit of cough coming up here. Hang on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. We're good. A little bit of a remnant from that virus. Okay, look at that. That's a nice, it's not overly heavy. It's not overly light. Some nice coverage. Again, 4 days worth of beard growth. Looks like it's going to be a really nice, slick lather. Okay, look at that. That's terrific. I am going to bowl lather with this down the road, but I'm going to wait for a cooler day. And look what we got here. We got some nice lather here coming off of this. Okay, it's light. It's got a nice light density to it, and I can layer it. Okay, that's good. I think we got it. I think that's enough. I want to get some more here on my chin, but I think, let me just pull some off of that knot there. Okay, I got it. Okay, good coverage. Good coverage. All right. If we need to dip into the tub, we'll do that again and do another load, only because it's 4 days worth of beard growth. We're going to use my Rockwell T2 adjustable razor. This is the white chrome version. This is a marvelous, marvelous razor. And it adjusts from 1 to 6. And we're going to use a Persona Platinum razor blade. Love these a lot. All right, let's take one of these right here. Okay, Persona Platinum razor blade. Let's open this up, drop it in, tighten down the doors. There's the Persona Platinum blade right there. There's my T2. Okay, we're gonna tighten that down. And then, oh yeah, everything's locked in place very, very nicely. And end tabs are enclosed in the razor head, and of course the balance and alignment, absolutely beautiful. And we're gonna start this shave at 4. Yeah, 4. I got 4 days worth of beard growth. We're going to start at level 4, and we're gonna cool this razor down here under some cool water. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you know what? Boom! Lather! Yeah, a good lather right there. I'm trying to move the video along because it's hot and I want to cool down with this shave. There you go. Yeah, it is a nice boom lather. Yeah. You're probably saying, hey, you didn't do the boom lather. There you go. A little delayed boom lather. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Boy, that is really nice and smooth, and this shave soap has some nice glide. I can tell that right off the bat. No tugging or pulling at all. 4 days worth of beard growth. Now again, some really, really nice slickness to allow me to go from the jawline all the way down to the bottom of the neck and get those little bit of remnant whiskers there, and there's no biting, there's no tugging, anything like that. Got a little bit of a guy right there. I didn't even feel that one right there. Well, that's going to close right up. That'll be okay. I must say, level 4 is getting up there for me. Really nice slickness. The density from doing a face lather, little lighter density than some other shave soaps, but the slickness and the glide, really, really top notch. I want to make sure I get all those little extraneous whiskers on my upper lip that might have grown out and are curling over. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that again. But 4 days worth of beard growth. Wow, first pass done. Let's rinse. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm racing through the first pass, because that cool water during that rinse routine is just so marvelous. Wow. And I am in socially acceptable shave territory, no doubt about it. I'm right there on the cusp. Just got my foot in the door. That is terrific. It really is. And this little guy here that I saw here, like a phantom nick, it's not even there. The cold water is already closing it up. Now, let's see if we need to reload this brush here, or if we got enough here to generate some more lather. I really use quite a bit because I had 4 days worth of beard growth. But look what I got here. This is not a brush reload at all. Look what I got here. This is marvelous. Look. I got enough here in the brush from the water on my face to get a second pass with this lather. Oh man, that is nice. And this is a really nice feel on the face too. And now that the whisker is gone, I can get a better feel for the lather. Boy, that's nice. This is a marvelous feel. Very, very agreeable. And I feel the slickness just from painting it on. No kidding. And that's a really nice lather. Look at that. Look what I did without having to reload this brush. I thought I was going to have to reload this brush. No. I mean, it just painted on so wonderfully. And again, 4 days worth of beard growth. That was a lot. And look what we have here. Oh man, that's marvelous. All right. Okay. We are going to dial this down to level, I'm going to go 2.5. Okay. 2.5 right there. All right. And we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the gray. Very smooth and comfortable. Really, really nice. All right. Upper lip. That's really nice. A lot of nice slickness there, and I'm getting those little bits here very well with this razor. Yeah, nice job. Little residual slickness right here. I guess if I wanted to, I could dial this down to 1 right there and do a little against the grain here. Clean that up. Nice residual slickness to allow me to do that. That's nice. All right. Second pass down with a little bit of touch up. Let's rinse. Boy, this shave is done. This is marvelous. We're going to do our final rinse routine, and I'm going to change out this battery. My battery's getting low, so I'm going to do my final rinse routine, change out the battery, and I'll be back to see you on the other side for the alum block and the post-shave routine, so hang in there with me. Oh, that was marvelous, absolutely marvelous. Swapping out the battery gave me a chance to bring in a clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wow, that's a marvelous, marvelous shave. That really is very, very good. I am in upper darn fine shave territory. I mean, I'm right at the pinnacle of darn fine shave, knocking on the door to BBS. No doubt about it. 2 passes was wonderful. I could have done a 3rd pass and probably gotten right into BBS shave territory. Although, you know, 4 days worth of whisker growth, and then you contrast that with being clean shaven, you know, you get that really, really nice shave sensation. So there is that great contrast between having a lot of whisker and then not having it there at all. So probably could have done a 3rd pass at, say, 1.5 with the T2 razor, and it would have been nice and smooth and comfortable, and probably would have gotten me squarely in BBS territory. Don't find a BBS, let the BBS find you. There you go. Here's my alum block. Let's see what kind of feedback we get. Okay, gonna run this under some cold water. Here we go. Oh, that's smooth as ice. That's marvelous. And I so welcome a cold water shave with these hot, hot temperatures. We went from cool and rainy to, you know, really, really hot. Seems like overnight. Northeast Ohio. Wow. And again, I thought I had a little nick there, a little phantom nick. Nothing. In applying the alum block right here, no stinging, no zinging at all. Some nice bracing, and yeah, what a terrific, terrific shave. Okay, we're going to go ahead and dry that off, and then we'll dry out the inside of this case here, because I splash around quite a bit. And we'll go ahead and set that in there and let that air out the rest of the way. Let me show you the lather in the brush now. I don't have a lot left, but I can show you. Oh yeah, look at that. I can show you some. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Nice peaks, a nice light density that provides a lot of slickness. This is, I would say, a lighter density, little lighter body, but boy, it has a lot of slickness. And right now, as I'm running it in my fingers here, this is very, very slick. Yeah, really nice. A really nice performing shave soap. And you know, I didn't talk about the scent because I'm still getting over this virus. And I know that when I sampled this, after I had been on the downhill side of the virus, this was a lightly scented shave soap. Hang on, let me just see here. Yeah, it's lighter than most. Yeah, it is. It is a lightly scented shave soap. It's not going to hit you over the head. Hang on 1 minute. It's not going to hit you over the head at all, and it's not going to enter the room before you do. Maybe the aftershave will have a little more scent. Let's see. I'm going to shake this up just to be on the safe side. We're going to open it up for the first time. Here we go. All righty. All right. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this definitely has more scent. And that's nice. Yeah, the shave soap is a little more lightly scented, but this has more of a punch. Yeah, and as they say here, tobacco, pink pepper, and vanilla. Now I got the label all wet here. Hopefully that won't come off. Tobacco, pink pepper, and vanilla, and it's exactly that. I'm getting more of the tobacco and vanilla on my end. Yeah, that's nice. But again, the shave soap is a little more lightly scented. Yeah, definitely. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and slap some of this on. I don't know if there's any alcohol in here, but we're going to go ahead and use the Jimmy V method anyhow. We're going to go ahead and apply this, and then we'll let the alcohol evaporate, air out a little bit, and slap on nothing but the good stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, that's marvelous. That has some nice moisturizing qualities. That's nice. Very calming. That's terrific. That really is nice. I like this. I like this one. This is really, really good. This, if you get the shave soap, get the aftershave because it has a little more scent and it feels great on the skin. Really. I mean, it's kind of like it's more calming than it is kick. You know what I'm saying? Some aftershaves will give you a kick. This one is more calming. Has some moisturizing skin food ingredients. Feels like that is what I'm saying. Yeah, really, really terrific. Very, very good. Now we're going to use a little bit of powder. The Parasso powder right here, thanks to Jamie Horn for this. Just a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit upstairs too because I'm starting to perspire up there. And we'll just use a little bit of this. Okay, just a little bit, yeah. I'm using about that much. Can you see that right there? And I think that'll be about enough. And then we'll use a little more along those lines for upstairs. Okay, oh, that might be a little too much. What do you think? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll just run it in here like this and then, okay. See if that helps. I think it will. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I might need a little more, but we'll just leave it at that. All right. Great, great shave. Wow, this is a good one. I really like this one. If you like lathers that are that have a body and density that are on the lighter side, but provide some really, really nice slickness, then I would say Cloud Shave's tobacco shaving soap is a good one. I want to do a bowl lather with it, but I did a face lather to A, move the video along, and B, I wanted that cold water, cold bristle sensation from the butterscotch handled brush, thanks Mom, during my shave. And I was really surprised how I had more than enough soap in that knot for a second pass, even though I had 4 days worth of beard growth, and I really took the lion's share of that lather and laid it onto my face for that first pass. I had more than enough for a second pass. And as you saw, I could have gotten a third pass out of that original brush load as well. This is a good one. It really does respond well to adding a little bit of water to it, and that lather then just reveals itself again. But again, it is the density in the body on the lighter side. Now I'm going to do another shave with it, and I'm going to bowl lather with it, and we'll see how that is. With the bowl lather, you have a little more control. You really, really do. But the face lather for this was very, very good. I really enjoyed this shave. My thanks to viewer Greg Pasanti for very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel. The shave soap has a nice light scent, and the aftershave is a little more pronounced. So if you find that you like tobacco, pink pepper, and vanilla, check this one out. Again, the shave soap's not going to hit you over the head. The aftershave's a little more pronounced, but it's not going to enter the room before you do. Really, really nice scent. I'm going to have another shave with it. This is my first time out with it, and I really, really enjoyed it. So again, thanks to Greg Pasanti for sending this one along to the channel. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark080, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel. Organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Forgot to tell you, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. A great shave. Thanks again to Greg Pasanti. Cloud Shaves Tobacco Shaving Soap, tobacco, pink pepper, and vanilla. Thanks again very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.